Christmas of 2019 was the year me and my two best friends, Mark and Tyler, decided to rent a cabin instead of doing the usual family stuff. We were all in our early 20s, living far from our families, all kind of burnt out from work. The cabin we found was about an hour outside of town, tucked halfway in the woods, but still technically in a neighborhood if 10 other cabins spaced a mile apart counts as one. We got there on Christmas Eve, bringing tons of food, snacks, and beer. Mark even brought over his Xbox, so we drank and played video games until 2 in the morning. By the time we all went to our rooms to go to bed, I passed out almost immediately. The place was freezing and the cabin creaked like every other old wooden building. It was probably 3 or 4 in the morning, still pitch black outside, when something woke me up. Soft, slow footsteps from the main living area. Not walking normally, more like someone taking careful steps, trying not to wake anyone. I figured it had to be one of the guys, maybe getting water or using the bathroom. I laid there listening, waiting for the footsteps to go down the hall, but the sound just stayed in the same area, the creaking boards near the front of the cabin, almost pacing. Eventually, the footsteps stopped. The cabin settled back into silence. I rolled over and fell asleep again. When I finally got up in the morning, sunlight was coming in through the big living room windows, and the guys were already in the living room. First thing I did was jokingly ask who was creeping around at 4 in the morning. Both of them gave me the exact same confused look. Mark said, "Dude, we all went to bed at 2, and Tyler shook his head, saying he didn't get up once. But then I glanced over toward the front door. The lock was undone. Not just the deadbolt, the handle lock too, fully unlocked. I asked if either of them had gone outside this morning. They both said no, and when I pointed out the door, I saw both of their faces fall flat. Tyler said maybe the wind shook it loose, or maybe the old door just didn't latch right. We eventually just let it go. We ate breakfast, bundled up in our winter coats, and spent the afternoon hanging around, playing video games, watching movies. We also handed out small, crappy gifts we'd gotten each other for Christmas. It was snowing too much and way too cold to spend any time outside. Over the course of the day, the whole creaking and unlocked door incident faded into just an odd mystery. But as it got later, I started to get a weird gut feeling. We were all in the living room playing some dumb party game on the Xbox, and every so often I'd catch myself glancing toward the window. The blackness outside felt too close, like someone standing just a few feet back could watch us clearly while we'd never see them. I didn't want to mention the bad feeling I had because I didn't want to kill the mood. Because we had stayed up